According to a leaked email memo, federal employees in the United States are being instructed to keep televisions in their office tuned to Fox News. Now, in the past, most of these televisions had been tuned to CNN, which is a fairly decent, nonpartisan, really either way news organization, although they do sensationalize any story that they can for ratings, and they did help push Iraq War, but still, for the most part, fairly nonpartisan. Not quite Fox, not quite MSNBC, kind of down the middle. But now, thanks to the Trump administration, federal employees are literally being told what television network they can watch. Again, some irony here in the fact that President Trump is going nonstop in his tirades on Twitter against fake news outlets, but at the same time informing his employees that you're going to watch Fox News, a network that has been known to spread false, misleading, inaccurate information since the day the network was conceived. But they're pro-Republican. They're pro-Trump. And so that's what Trump wants to feed all federal employees throughout the United States. The particular memo, that Think Progress reported on, BuzzFeed reported on, was actually within the FDA. So even those organizations, even the organizations that just work on drug approval and drug testing, they have to watch Fox News and get fed Republican corporate industry propaganda all day long. Because in the Trump administration, I guess he wants all of his employees, anyone who works for the federal government, to be as misinformed and stupid as he himself is. Because that's what's going to happen. I know it's one thing if you don't believe this stuff, you kind of tune it out, but when it gets fed to you nonstop on a daily basis, some of it will begin to trickle in. You're going to start believing things because you're going to hear the lies enough that you will have trouble differentiating between the lies and the truth. Psychology tells us that. And that's what Trump is trying to do. We're essentially brainwashing federal employees with this pro-Trump, pro-Republican, pro-corporate propaganda. And that's not fair to these people. They didn't sign up for this when they took the jobs. These televisions there are only supposed to be background noise. Instead, Trump wants it to be indoctrination into Republican ideology. Now keep in mind, these organizations, the FDA, the EPA, these are supposed to be nonpartisan organizations. They're just supposed to come in, do their job, tell us what's safe, what's not safe, and keep the dangerous things out of our way. But he is trying to feed them this Fox News propaganda because that's all he knows. That's all he does all day. According to reports, Trump spends a hell of a lot of time, a lot more than he should, actually watching Fox News. I mean, between watching Fox News and playing golf and tweeting, I don't know that there's anything else this man does. Except obviously he enjoys a good meal every now and then. What we're seeing happen within this administration goes beyond the borders of just disgusting. We really are talking about potentially brainwashing these employees with this pro-Trump pep rally that has been happening on Fox News since Inauguration Day. He wants these employees to understand how great he is and how wonderful he is and how bad those evil old Democrats are. And that's exactly what they're going to get once they're forced by Donald Trump to tune those TVs over to Fox News. If you like this video, make sure that you like, comment, and share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to help support Ring of Fire, go to patreon.com/TheRingOfFire, become a monthly patron to help support independent progressive media.